Welcome to Purring Loaf. Did you know that even the most routine activities can hurt your furry friend emotionally? From scolding to ignoring their meows, in this video, we'll reveal 10 everyday things that can hurt your cat's feelings. Get ready to be a better cat parent and watch now. Did you know that cats are emotional creatures too? And just like us, they can feel hurt and upset when they're ignored. And in this segment, we're diving into the first of the 10 everyday things that can hurt your cat emotionally: being ignored. Yes, it's true, your cat may feel neglected and unloved if you don't give them the attention they crave. So, pay attention to your furry companion and make sure they feel valued and loved. You might think that keeping your feline friend in a small, confined space is no big deal, but it's actually a major source of stress for cats. Imagine being stuck in a tiny room all day with nowhere to go and nothing to do. Not exactly a cat's idea of a perfect life, is it? So, if you want to keep your cat happy and healthy, it's important to provide them with plenty of room to roam and explore. And remember, when it comes to cats, bigger is definitely better. So far, we've covered being ignored and confined to a small space, and now we're moving on to number 3, sudden changes in routine. Think about it, our cats are creatures of habit. They love their routine, and a sudden change can throw them for a loop. Imagine going to bed every night at 11 p.m. and suddenly, without warning, your bedtime gets pushed to 1 a.m. Confusing, right? Well, that's how our cats feel too. Sudden changes in routine can cause anxiety, stress, and even depression in our furry friends. So, what can you do to avoid this issue? Simple, try to stick to a consistent routine as much as possible, and when changes do occur, try to introduce them slowly, allowing your cat to adjust. By doing so, you'll be helping to keep your cat's emotional health in tip-top shape. Are you tired of seeing your furry friend just lounging around all day? Well, it's time to give them some much-needed exercise for the mind and body. That's right, just like us humans, cats also crave mental and physical stimulation. Without it, they can become bored, stressed, and even destructive. So, let's get creative and find ways to challenge our cats. Whether it's interactive toys, puzzle feeders, or even hiding treats for them to find, the possibilities are endless. Trust us, you'll see a happier and more engaged kitty in no time. Keep your cats mentally and physically stimulated, and they'll thank you with purrs and cuddles. Are you ready for the next big thing that's hurting your furry friend emotionally? Number 5 on our list is a doozy, so hold on to your catnip. Punishment-based training techniques might seem like an easy fix, but they can have long-lasting effects on your kitty's emotional well-being. Yikes! These harsh methods can leave a lasting impression on your furry friend, causing them to associate punishment with you, their trusted companion. So instead of reaching for the spray bottle, why not try positive reinforcement techniques like treats and praise? Your cat will love you even more for it. Hold on to your whiskers, folks, because it's time to talk about the 6th thing that can really ruffle your feline's fur: loud noises and disturbances. Imagine, you're snoozing peacefully on your favorite sunbeam, and suddenly a thunderstorm rumbles outside, or your human starts vacuuming the living room. Ugh. These sudden disruptions can cause cats to feel anxious and stressed. But don't worry, we've got solutions. In our previous videos, we've talked about the importance of providing your kitty with a calm and predictable environment. So, consider investing in some soundproof curtains or a white noise machine to help your furry friends stay calm during loud disturbances. Now, let's talk about the 7th thing on our list that can hurt your feline friend emotionally: being overhandled or overstimulated. Imagine if every time someone tried to hug you, it was just a little too much for you to handle. That's how your cat feels when you give them too much attention. Just like us, cats need their alone time to recharge and rejuvenate. So, it's important to find a healthy balance between playtime and quiet time for your fur baby. Overstimulation can come in many forms, from too much petting to excessive play. If you notice your cat is getting overly tired or agitated, it's time to step back and give them a break. In conclusion, remember that every cat is different, and it's up to us as owners to pay attention to their cues and respect their boundaries. Let's make sure we're providing a safe and comfortable environment for our feline friends, not just physically but emotionally as well. Number 8. Being separated from loved ones. This one hits close to home for so many of our feline friends. Just like us humans, cats crave love and affection from their loved ones. When they're separated, it can cause them serious emotional distress. But don't worry, there are ways to help ease the pain of separation for your kitty. Try giving them a cozy spot to sleep, like a warm blanket or a special bed, and leaving familiar scents around the house to comfort them. Now, we're talking about the dreaded situation of being forced to share territory with other pets. Whether it's a new fur sibling or just a visit from a friend's pet, sharing space can be a big challenge for some of our furry friends. Now, let's talk about sharing territory. It's a fact of life that pets have to share their living space with others, but for some, it can be a major source of stress. When pets are forced to share their territory, it can lead to resource guarding, territorial marking, and even physical altercations. So, what can pet owners do to prevent this stressor? First and foremost, it's important to create separate spaces for each pet to call their own. This can be in the form of designated sleeping areas, food and water bowls, and even separate play areas. And the last, 10th stressor for our furry friends: physical pain or harm. Let's face it, no one wants to see their pet in pain or subjected to any form of harm, but it can happen. Whether it's from rough handling, improper grooming techniques, or even accidental injuries, physical pain or harm can take a toll on our pets. It's important to understand the signs of physical discomfort in pets, like yelping, whining, or even becoming aggressive. But don't worry, you can take steps to prevent physical harm to your pet. Make sure to handle them gently and properly, and use proper grooming techniques to avoid any potential injury. Wow, that was a wild ride. We covered a lot of ground in this video on the top 10 stressors for pets, from confinement to physical pain and everything in between. We hope this information has been helpful in understanding your furry friends' stress levels and how to help them. Don't forget to give this video a like and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all our latest pet-related content.